Hello everyone, how's everyone doing today? Great to see everyone. Happy Friday, everyone. Oh my gosh, hope everybody is doing well and has had a good week and a good start to the weekend as well too. We are going to be going through our Nintendo Power today and stuff. We got the Star Trek Nintendo Power that we're going to be going through today that a lot of people ended up voting for. It's stuff kind of earlier in the week there as well. So we're going to be going through our Nintendo Power magazine, and then we're going to be starting The Legend of Zelda. We ended up going a little bit later and stuff last stream, and we ended up actually completing Eternal Darkness. So that was on Wednesday. So we had made a lot of great progress and stuff on that game, and ended up completing it and stuff in one stream sooner than I had kind of planned. So which is cool because you know what, we get to start a brand new game on this stream as well too. So after we go through the Nintendo Power magazine, then we'll be playing The Legend of Zelda, one of my very favorite Legend of Zelda games as well too. Actually, some of my favorites are Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2: The Adventures of Link. You can see both of the completed boxes on up there, and then also The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. So just fantastic, amazing games. So I'm super looking forward to these 3 playthroughs. And then plus, we will be starting Pokemon Yellow at the beginning of the year, and in between the end of the year and these 3 game playthroughs, I have a couple other retro games. I know we were talking about possibly doing Willow for the NES. It's been a long time since we played through that game. And then maybe also and stuff some of the Shantae games. It all kind of depends on how much time we have until the end of the year and how many streams and what have you. So definitely super exciting and stuff like that to be starting this game playthrough. Also, you know, we are going to be doing our we're going to be doing our Nintendo, along with the Nintendo Power Hour and stuff like that. We're also going to be doing our Name the Pirate giveaway, and then also doing our Pat Contri reading as well too. So let's open that up for a free giveaway right now. This is going to be for the reading from the Pat Contri book as well too. So if you do enter on in, have a Nintendo or Super Nintendo game in mind, that will be reading from those books. And if I can put in my 2 cents though, I would it would be super awesome. It would be super awesome if a Squaresoft game or Square Enix game, Squaresoft I think at that point in time, for the Super Nintendo would be picked. There's so many great RPGs on the Super Nintendo, and I would love to be able to read through them as well too. So that's just my 2 cents, but the winner gets to pick what game we will be reading through and stuff on that. And then also we have our loyalty gift card giveaway and stuff tonight too. So one lucky winner will be able to win either a $20 Steam card, $20 Nintendo eShop card, 3 months of Xbox Live, $25 PlayStation card, or $20 Xbox card. The $20 Xbox card is going to be digital. Remember, 2,000 Grog tokens to enter on in. US only, please, on that. But if you are outside the US, you will be winning a $20 Steam card, which this will work anywhere. The console cards are region and country locked, unfortunately. I wish that wasn't the case, but that is how it is. So, and then also, just a reminder, we did reach our retro sub goal for the month. So later on this month on one of the Friday streams, we will be doing our loyalty retro game giveaway. So make sure you're tuning in, grabbing up those double points and stuff tonight, so you'll be able to have enough points to be able to enter into the retro game giveaway later on this month. Explanation point retro giveaway. We'll show you what games that we have available on there as well too. Remember though, is that Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy IX, I still have to take those off of there, are not available. Those were picked before. Now, before I get caught up with chat and stuff here, a huge thank you to Dalcow, to Ragna, and to Weasel for those fantastic hosts as well, too. So let me catch up with chat and stuff here. We got Retired US Air Force Gamer. How are you doing there, buddy? So awesome to see you there, my friend. And then also, Dalcal, thank you so much and stuff for that host as well too, and Ragna as well. And Ragna, thank you so much for taking care of the shout outs. How are you doing there, Ragna and Dalcal and Rug? How are you doing today? For D-Man, we got D-Man here. How are you doing there, D-Man? Awesome to see you there, buddy. And Weasel Almighty, thank you so much for that host and Ragna for taking care of the shout out and stuff. And how are you doing there, Ragna? Weasel Almighty, happy Friday the 13th. I know, right? Oh my gosh. You know what? We're going to be competing with everybody. Watching all the horror movies tonight, too. So, and Candy Cane, thank you so much for that host as well, too. So yeah, people might be binging those marathons as well, too. And they are great, fantastic movies. Oh my gosh. Friday the 13th. And it's been a while since I've watched, actually, all of them. I'm not even sure if I've seen them all. I don't think I've seen Jason X. But, I mean, everything from probably, like, the very first one all the way up until, like, 8, and I think 9, I've seen, but I'm not sure if I've seen Jason X. I think I did see I do think I saw that Freddy versus Jason, maybe? I don't know. It's been a long time. I gotta rewatch them again. The early ones I remember seeing those and stuff quite a bit more, but as they came out with the newer ones, I wasn't keeping up. But awesome to see you guys. D-Man, how are you doing there, buddy? And Candy Cane, awesome to see you. Wait, you're not playing Friday the 13th for the NES on Friday the 13th? I know, right? Oh my gosh. Could you imagine doing an entire stream of like several hours of playing Friday the 13th for the NES? Oh my gosh. I think I'd much rather be playing The Legend of Zelda. Hands down. I mean, it's not even a vote, right? It is a good game. I do like Friday the 13th for the NES. Yeah, I'd probably do a couple rounds and then be like, alright, let's go change it to something else, right? But how are you doing there, Weasel? And Ragnar, I mean, that is a good point, too. So, again, I could change the quality. Nice! Lincoln, how are you doing there, Link? Awesome to see you there, my friend. G-Man with the host! How are you doing there, G-Man? Awesome to see you there, buddy. Oh man, Pat Contri, what is that? That is, for that giveaway and stuff, what it is Pat Contri and stuff like that is a guy that wrote the Ultimate Nintendo and Ultimate Super Nintendo guidebooks. And what we do is I have a PDF of both of those books, and what we do is we read the description. The winner gets to pick a Nintendo or a Super Nintendo game, and then what we do is we read the description from that book. So that is what that giveaway is. It's just kind of one of the fun little things that we do. It's absolutely free to enter. Just kind of is a good little transition at the end of going through the Nintendo Power magazine and then going through reading that description, and then we switch on over to the game. So that is what that is. And thank you there, Lincoln, stuff for doing that retro giveaway, Lincoln. So those are the games minus Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy 9. So. How do you enter into the giveaway again? It's exclamation point booty. Dances with the Zelda. I know, right? I've got... Oh, man. Aunt Bubba with the resub! Oh, my gosh. How many months is that? 22 months. Oh, my gosh. Aunt Bubba, you were going to be having one of these blue growlers up here in a couple months there. So that is super exciting. Thank you so much for that resub and stuff there, Aunt Bubba. So awesome to see you as well, too, on there. Oh, my gosh. But how are you doing and stuff there, Aunt Bubba? But exclamation point booty. So, D-Man's got it. D-Man's got it. So, and thank you there, Ragnar, for doing that shout-out from Candy Cane. Doing great, Cap! Doing great, Cap. Thanks. You are welcome there, Dow Cow. So to see a Cap, D-Man's going on a Wendy's run tomorrow with a possible Jack-in-the-Box stop and hopefully cross his fingers beer from Target too. Nice, D-Man. Let me know which ones you're drinking. I am not going to be drinking tonight, but I will be drinking over the weekend. I hit a new low today. I'm in the 220s, and I weigh 229 pounds. I've lost a total of about a little over 115 pounds. What was it, 115.4? So I'm going to try for another goal tomorrow morning. Hopefully when I step on the scale, I'll be even lighter than that and stuff, hopefully. And then I will be cheating over the weekend, cheating on the diet over the weekend, since it is my wife's birthday. So we will be doing that and stuff. Probably, I think maybe Italian food, Mexican food might be in order and stuff. But I will be drinking some more of those great, fantastic beers we had during the party stream. So I'll be drinking some of those as well too. So gotta reset my system and everything there. And then probably the next cheat time will probably be over Thanksgiving, I'm thinking. I'm trying not to overdo it and stuff too. And then plus we have a really fantastic playthrough of Legend of Zelda here. If I drank too much, I would probably, I mean, just with how busy of a week that I've had, I'm sure I would imbibe probably quite a bit. And it probably wouldn't have been such a fun playthrough to watch. I mean, maybe to some people, but we probably wouldn't be as successful on our playthrough and stuff of the game. I mean, who knows? We do have a chance on possibly completing the game tonight. If we don't, then definitely by early next week, we will. Last playthrough that we did of this on stream was a little less than 6 hours. So, and we, depending on how long we stream tonight, we might be able to complete that. As well too. So let me catch up with chat and stuff here. Don't think the major will approve. Doing cap great there. I know. You know what? I had to catch myself a little bit there, and I'm like, I knew what you meant and stuff there too. But I was like, wait a second. That's why I was like a little tongue-tied there. But that is too funny. Doing great, Cap. Like the one that costs Grog tokens? Yeah, absolutely. It's always the same, yeah. Explanation Point Booty. The active one is a free one, though. It is. There, and thank you so much there, G-Man, for that host, and Ragnar for doing that shout-out as well, too. How are you doing there, G-Man? Awesome to see you there, buddy. Thank you. At least, I think you were talking to me. Yeah, definitely. Tony from Hack the Movies and Cinemasker is streaming Friday the 13th today. New AVGN episode 2. Today he worked on Legend of Cage. Oh, cool. Nice there, D-Man. I know. I'm going to probably maybe check out some of those videos and stuff probably tomorrow night, probably, and stuff as well, too. I mean, normally I would be watching them tonight, but we're streaming. So usually Friday and Saturday nights, I always love to be able to have a little bit of grog, diet grog on the days that I'm trying to be good. But, and then tuning into a lot of those, so we kind of caught up and stuff on them last Friday, so I'm good. Been playing the new Call of Duty. Nice, G-Man. How are you liking it? Yeah, I was. Oh, man. Then I'm in. All right there, Link. Yeah, absolutely. So it's a Nintendo or Super Nintendo game. Just have that in mind and we'll read it and stuff on stream. But my 2 cents is, maybe a Super Nintendo RPG? Well, I haven't read through all of them. I've been so tempted and stuff to read the reviews on it, but I hadn't. Got room to download it? Oh my gosh, I know, right? Right there, D-Man? Oh man, and Aunt Bubba again, thank you so much for that resub. 22 months. Oh my gosh. Naragna, thanks for giving away the points. Yay, Blue Growl. I know, right? Exactly. It's going to be on up there, and I do have to reconfigure the board and stuff here and update everything as well too. I have been like so busy and stuff with work. I'm trying to get caught up. I'm finally getting to a point where I probably will. Maybe by the end of this month or early next month, I will finally be able to do that, and hopefully I'll be able to kind of keep up on all this stuff as well too. I know I've been lacking a bit on doing that. I really wanted to get our Wall of Fame updated. I think the last time we updated was like August. Maybe August or September. So it's really outdated and stuff there. I'd like to really see how many people and stuff like that are on there. And then we'll also adjust it. So just so everybody knows, once you hit 150 hours in the channel, you are a regular in the channel. You end up getting extra points also at that point. That you can that you have, and then also in the Discord as well. You also have a new role that you reach as well. So you're higher up on that list into the regulars on the Discord. So just in case people weren't aware. So if you are in the Discord and you have 150 hours, you are on that list as well too. But you do get extra points when you're in the channel. So it all adds up. So definitely. Dang, not enough tokens. Oh, not enough for the 2000. Oh, well, you know what? I mean, maybe when you're because we're not going to open it up for a little while for the 2000, so you might have enough and stuff maybe by that time, possibly. So we'll do, Cat. Thank you so much there, D-Man. And thank you and stuff like that on the congrats. Yeah, I've been kind of pushing for that. It was like we reached 110 probably about maybe a month and a half ago. I think so. Like that last like 5 pounds and stuff here was a bit tough to really kind of do. So I've been working at it. I had room. The file size is as big as the Modern Warfare yet. Nice, G-Man. Go, Captain, go. Thank you so much there, Weasel Almighty. And Candy Cane. Oh, man. It's good. Much better than Black Ops 4. 10 times better. Oh, my gosh. I'm like 160, but it's all muscle. Arms are pretty good. Do lifts every... Oh, my God. I know. D-Man's always like, all right, I'm going to lurk for right now. Got to go do my lifts. You know, so... Already level 22. Oh, my gosh, G-Man. Wow. I like Black Ops 4. But you say it's better. Oh, man. Because I'm kind of biased as I like the classic theme. Nice. Bust out a beer tonight, too. But during stream, I need to do dishes and make my Choco Bacon Onion Stew because my onions need to be used. Coca-Cola, I'm there with this time, too. Perfect winter autumn food to go with the vanilla porter. Oh, man. I got to try that vanilla porter. Oh, man. Not modern like Black Ops 4. Okay, all right. Oh shoot! You know what? It closed already. You know what? Let me actually. I'm gonna open it back up. I'm gonna open it back up again here for that giveaway. So if you didn't get a chance to open, if you didn't get a chance to jump on in and stuff on there, go ahead and do that now. I should have adjusted the time on there. All right, blackout in Black Ops 4 though. Not in Plunder mode. Legend of I believe NES port of the arcade game. Oh, okay, nice, D-Man. Got into Call of Duty and first played World War II. Nice. Oh man, 2 is one of my favorite Call of Duty games. How's it going there, gamer? Awesome to see you there, buddy. Yeah, congrats on the weight loss, my friend. Thank you so much there, Lift with Jim, and thank you so much for that host there, buddy. Yeah, that last 5 pounds and stuff there has been a bit tough. So, if you like modern warfare and the older weapons, highly recommend it. You should just play Team Deathmatch. Something to know for the info. Yeah, get more tokens. Exactly. Played a lot of Team Deathmatch and Domination. Those 2 modes are always my jam. Nice. Oh man. Oh, look at that, G-Man. Wow. There, now you could enter. Oh man, now you got enough points. Thank you so much there, G-Man. That's what I love about this community and channel and stuff of people. And thank you so much there, Ragnar, for doing that shout out as well too. Okay, alright, caught up with chat and stuff now. Alright. Let's get everything all adjusted for the Nintendo Power Hour. The Power Hour. Here as well too. So let's get going here. And then also and stuff too, just before we get going as well too, we do have the sound effects and stuff turned off, and I'm not sure if everybody saw it in the Discord last night. I got a copyright strike against the channel for a video back in August 2019. So unfortunately and stuff like that, we are right now, since we're not exactly too sure the guidance on it, I'm shutting all sound effects off for the time being, probably at least like 3 or 6 months right now until we kind of get that figured out. But I did delete all the VODs. One reason why I'm making sure that everybody kind of knows, just in case anybody woke up this morning and was like, what is going on? So I ended up deleting and stuff like that, all of the VODs and stuff, going all the way back. So there's nothing on the channel. If you would like to watch any of those VODs, and here's a plug for the YouTube channel, they are all on there as well too. But yeah, they're starting to crack down and stuff on all of this, as I understand and stuff like that they should as well too. But yeah, it was a sound clip that was caught. That we had a sound effect on there, and they ended up doing a copyright strike and stuff on there. So, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. Just mainly wanted to let everybody know and stuff, just in case you didn't see any of the VODs and why the sound effects are not on and stuff right now. All right. Okay. All right, and let me adjust the camera here. But yeah, I think for any other streamers and stuff that are out there, just be careful. I would just hate for anybody to get any kind of copyright strike and stuff on there. You know, they're kind of going out there and stuff in force there, so. Okay, all right. So let's see. You maybe adjust it a little bit more. Let's see if this works out and looks good. Okay, how does that look? Maybe maybe I'll try to zoom it in a tad bit more here. Maybe. Let's see. Okay. All right, that's probably good. Probably good. All right. Okay. Let me catch up with chat and see. Woo! Power hour! Give me the power hour! I know, right? Entered the free one, but I think Cap, yeah, say we have to wait for the time to enter into the one we have to use the grog token. Yeah. No worries there, Candy Cane. Absolutely. All the way back. Yeah, I know, G-Man. Yeah. And thank you there, Ragna and stuff, for putting up that link. So there's that link for the YouTube channel. Hardy told me that. Yeah, it is what it is and stuff, too. They're cracking down on this stuff. A lot of people getting strikes, even though they're deleted, they're still in the servers. You know what? We were talking about that in the mod tab as well, too. So they instructed to delete. I deleted as well, too. So I really hope nothing happens to the channel. I really do. Because I really want to be here. I want to be here for my community and meeting people, strengthening all those friendships that we have, and you know, making new ones as well, and just having fun and playing games and stuff too. So hopefully nothing does happen and stuff on that as well. So I did what they told me to do and stuff on that. So hopefully that won't be it, because we've been at this for 4 years. 4 years plus I've been on here and stuff, building this community. So that's why I'm taking it really to heart and stuff here, and turning off all sound effects on here, because one sound effect is not worth losing the entire channel. So, but delete the clips from the channel also. No doubt there are sound effects in those clips. Yes, I did. I deleted everything. It's almost like Captain Retro doesn't exist anymore on Twitch, aside from the name and the channel there, Ragna. I did. So, need to beat a boss. Alright, no worries there, Link. Have a good look there, buddy. That's so pretty. You are welcome there, Candy Cane. Will be some power hour. You here too, buddy. Oh, thank you there, Link. Absolutely. But anyway, and stuff, that's enough talk on that stuff. Don't want to get anybody down and stuff on this, you know. It's Friday. It's Friday night. We are enjoying ourselves here as well, so totally help. I could do math. Nice. Oh man, you even have extra. Even have extra. Sweet. Okay. All right. So this is the Nintendo Power Magazine, volume 29, Star Trek Beam Up to Adventure. Also includes features like the Super NES, F-Zero, Game Boy Castlevania 2, and NES Classic Metroid. Not to be confused with the NES Classic. I think that this is like what? Well, let's see what year it is. Let's see, the NES Classic. When did the NES Classic come out? This is October 1991. So, oh man. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, 20 years? Not good at math either. Figured that would get you to the amount. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, alright. So this is October, volume 29, October 1991. So, let's see. Features, we got F-Zero. Oh my gosh, F-Zero was just a fantastic game as well too and stuff. You know, one of the first that used Mode 7 really and stuff on as a racing game, and I believe it also came out and stuff on the Super Nintendo. It was, I think, there at launch, I believe too. So then we have Star Trek as well. We have Roger Clemens MVP Baseball. We got Metroid. We got Shatterhand. And then for the Super NES Showcase, we got Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Al's Hole-in-One Golf. Super R-Type. Oh my gosh, I remember playing a lot of Super R-Type as well too. Silverhand. I'm gonna look for a little, gonna play some Animal Crossing. Alright, no worries there, Candy Cane. Oh my god, I didn't know you had Animal Crossing. That is awesome. Love F-Zero. I know, right, D-Man? Oh my gosh, F-Zero as a series is so underrated and underused by... I know, right, G-Man? Oh my gosh, I would love a reboot of it. Pilot Wings and F-Zero were the two launch games that made heavy use of Mode 7. Yeah! Okay, awesome. I forgot about Pilot Wings, too, at launch. That is awesome, me too. Be back, peeps. Alright there, Candy Cane. Have a great lurk. And let's see. Oh, man. And then we have for the Game Boy, Castlevania 2, Bart Simpson's Escape from Camp Deadly, Track Meet, and Monopoly. Oh, man. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, let's see. You know what? I'll open it back up again. Man, I should have really put more time on there. So I'll allow the entries again. We'll open it back up. Nobody's getting hit out of there. So if you haven't already, exclamation point booty. Everybody should just have a Nintendo or Super Nintendo game in mind. We get Switch, Excite Bike, Excite Truck, F-Zero, Star Fox, Metroid, Advance Wars, Battalion Wars, and a new Mario Kart. I know, right, D-Man? Oh, man. Super awesome. Alright, so F-Zero, oh my gosh. Fly into the future. Race for the record. Oh, man. I played so much of this game. Well, too. I mean, the only unfortunate thing is it was just one player. It would have been an awesome game to have two player. So, Knights League, Night League, Queen League, King League. I played a lot more of the Night League as well, too. Big Blue and Mute City are probably one of my favorite soundtracks, as well as Silence. Oh my gosh, I would listen to that music forever. I would sometimes just go like back and like play just like the tracks on there. I've heard some really great remixes of Mute City, Big Blue, and Silence. Oh my gosh. You could have like workout music and stuff for like some really good Mute City and Big Blue like remix music and stuff and really work out to it. It is amazing. I think that they have a track and stuff on the Video Game Study Lounge on Spotify as well too. But I always remember playing so much of that. I rarely play probably Queen League and King League and stuff too. I just always love to perfect the Night League one. Mute City and Silence shouldn't have had music at all. Mute City was good. Mute City was really good. Silence is, you know, is kind of more like a chill kind of level and stuff too. But I mean, the level itself for Silence and stuff, if you weren't careful, you really could lose some, take some damage on that. Jump into the driver's seat. Superjet, drop out, accelerate, move your machine, lean and dig. Oh, you were referring to their names? Oh, Mute City. Oh, I thought you were talking about the track. I'm like, man, the track was good. But yeah, I know Mute City and Silence. Oh man, it's been a busy week. It's been a busy week. That one went straight over my head and stuff there, Ragnar. It went straight over my helmet. If we were quoting Spaceballs. Oh man. Choose your machine. Blue Falcon, Golden Fox, Wild Goose, and Fire Stingray. Okay, so what was everybody's favorite vehicle on F-Zero? Which ones did you pick? Did you guys pick Blue Falcon, Golden Fox, Wild Goose, or Fire Stingray? Honestly, and stuff like that, I almost never even called them by the name. I just always remembered like blue, yellow, green. It was kind of like it was a fire color, but almost like a little bit of a pink color. The pink car. Oh man, you know what? I know you always kind of like picked and stuff like that. It was almost like in Mario Kart. It's like, do you pick Donkey Kong or Bowser and everything else that maybe go slow at the start, but once they get going, you know, they got like a lot of kind of good like speed and oomph, or did you always go for kind of like one of them that had like more of the speed, you know, too? I mean, some of them were like the lighter cars. It would accelerate quicker. Golden Fox, yay. You know what, honestly and stuff, I was always picking Golden Fox was my car. If it wasn't Golden Fox, it was probably Blue Falcon. I didn't usually pick the green or the pink car and stuff there, even though they were really, really good vehicles and stuff too. It would have been fantastic for a two-player game. I probably would have played it a lot more, because then you could have played 2 players too. But it's still fun. I mean, you could always do the time trial and everything else. I probably played more Mario Kart back in the day because it was multiplayer, and you had the battle mode. So let's see, Night League, they're digging into it. Let's see, Mute City 1, Big Blue, Sand Ocean, Silence, Deathwind 1. What was your guys' favorite levels in the Night League? I think if I had to pick, I mean, on ease, you know, Mute City and stuff like that was pretty straightforward. Big Blue, you can get kind of turned around a little bit. You had to be careful with that one in Silence. Sand Ocean, oh my gosh, this turn right on in here, if you weren't paying attention, you could just wipe. And Deathwind is probably one of the easiest tracks and stuff like that in the Night League, but you had to be careful of the wind as well, too. So, yeah, the Super Jet, oh my gosh. Big Blue, I guess. You know what, Big Blue, I guess, Big Blue to me would probably get like best all-around track. I think for me, because it's like the music was great. The track was really kind of fun. I mean, you were just like really just getting into it as well too. Silence was kind of fun, but you know, you have like some of those really tight turns there. Like Captain Falcon, but I love the boosting in it. Yeah, Captain Falcon was pretty cool too. He's really cool in Smash Brothers too, isn't he? All right, and then Queen League and stuff on here. Let's see. Mute City 2, Port Town 1. Oh my god, I forgot about Port Town. Red Canyon 1, Whiteland 1, and Whiteland 2. What was everybody's favorites on the Queen League? I didn't really play too much of the Queen League ones. You know, I haven't played them in any recent history. It's there. But kind of fun levels. And then King League, I really played King League either. Let's see, we have Mute City 3, Deathwind 2, Port Town 2, Red Canyon 2, and then Firefield. I think I could count on probably one hand the amount of times I actually ever got to Firefield, I think. That was there. And I forget if I even used codes to be able to get to it. You know, using the Super NES game Genie to get there. So, Port Town 2. Yeah, Port Town 2 was a good one. Oh, man. Yeah, I remember the Port Town ones and stuff like that as being kind of cool. Esther's Adventures. And great comic. And let's see. Classified information. We got Vice, Project Doom, Over Horizon. What is this? A Bodox? I don't know if I ever played that one. And then Zombie Nation. I don't know if I played any of those games. Super Mario World. Oh man, played a ton of that. Top Secret Hideaway. Oh man, I always loved going to this this hideaway part here and stuff, getting all the power-ups. Sometimes it was really an easy way to get the one-ups as well too, and get all your power-ups. So Top secret. I know, I loved that giveaway. And then the quick save, I always did that if you ever wanted to do a quick save and stuff on getting through there. You know, going to like some of the castles and stuff too and doing a quick save right there. It was always cool. And then the cape maneuver, I remember doing all this. I swear I did all of this. This whole page, I did that all the time. Great tricks there. And then 1-Up Bonanza. I didn't usually do kind of the 1-Up Bonanza stuff that they're saying here. Top secret area was super. I know, right, Ragna? I mean, it really, with that top secret area, I mean, I think really made the game from being like somewhat of a challenge to like, hey, look, if you unlock this top secret area, it could really make a big difference and stuff like that, and making it completely through the game. You know, so it's like if you didn't want if you wanted a challenge, you could skip it altogether. But if you wanted to have, you know, a little bit of leeway, it was a great way of getting all your power-ups. So it was pretty cool. And then Yoshi Boost. Oh my gosh, I did that probably a couple times too. Yoshi Boost. Obviously and stuff, you had to do that to be able to get through that other to get past that Soda Lake area, and so that place on the bridge to get to Soda Lake as well for that. Star Trek: The Final Frontier. So how many people have played the Star Trek game? And this was this Nintendo or Super Nintendo? This one. I'm thinking it's. It actually doesn't say. You know what? It's. Let's see. Right through. Star Trek Ultra games. Never played it. I never played it and stuff either. Oh, you did, and it's fun. Oh, cool! Awesome there, gamer. Zoom in. I mean, I could. I know it's gonna be a little bit tough and stuff for me to kind of zoom in and stuff on it. Played it very briefly. Seemed cool. Like a point. Oh, it's kind of like a point and click adventure. Okay. All right. But yeah, remember in the later versions and stuff like that of the Nintendo Power, usually they had kind of like the strip up here at the top. So if it was like green, you would know that it was Super Nintendo. Red was the NES, and then the purple was Game Boy. So, oh, you played the one for the NES. I mean, this might is this the NES? Let me see. Is this on the NES? Oh, man. Okay, alright. Let me see on who our winner is for the Pat Contri giveaway. And it's Ragna! Oh, man. How was it listed in the table of contents? You know what? That's what I was going back to. Was right here. It's red, but then again, you know, F-Zero is red here too. And it's following F-Zero. So, I mean, you could almost kind of make the case that it's Super Nintendo, but then again, you have F-Zero right here under the features. But F-Zero is definitely, see, it has the Super NES showcase too. Game Boy should have been green, not purple. Oh gosh. But anyway, I mean, it does kind of look like maybe a Nintendo game, maybe. Oh man, so Ragna, what Nintendo or Super Nintendo game? Okay, you think that this one's the NES version? Probably looking at the graphics, it probably is. Maybe? You don't think they made one for Super... Okay, gotcha. And you know what? Plus, knowing that, like, F-Zero... That they're showcasing, like, F-Zero and stuff in this magazine. This was really early on from the Super Nintendo, so not very many games were released on it yet. So you're probably right. So, Tolkien's The Lords of the Ring, Volume 1 for the Super NES. Oh, so you want me to read through that one? Okay, cool. Awesome there, Ragnar. Absolutely there, buddy. But, so it seemed like it was pretty fun. of a game. So, what did you think of the game there, Fritz? Since you had played it. Then we got Roger Clemens MVP Baseball. Well, now I got to get Fritz to weigh in on this one too. On this one, it was okay. Well, you said it was fun. Wasn't patient enough for Star Trek. Oh, really? Gotcha. See, I never played it. Let's see, Counselor's Corner. Star Wars. How do I find Princess Leia? Maniac Mansion. Why don't the Meteor Police show up after I call them? And why won't Weird Ed help get rid of the purple tentacle? Huh. Not a fan, I take it. There was a Next Generation Star Trek for the Super NES, but not the original. Oh, gotcha. Oh, the steroid using? Oh, gotcha. Right. The Uninvited. How do I get the cookie for the dancing monster? Uninvited. How do I defeat the servant ghost? How do I open the door in the church? How do I defeat the ghost outside of the church? And then Crystalis, one game I really want to play. Eventually. How do I find the lost child in the swamp? How do I get through the barrier to the mountain path? And how do I defeat the stone face in Goa? And then Metroid. Oh man, it's going to be a lot of people saying that they played Metroid. I really have not played Metroid for the NES. I really would like to. I loved Super Metroid and Metroid Prime. So I'd love to go through and play it. Uninvited is great on the NES. Oh, cool. Oh, it's a point-and-click adventure. Nice. Boss destroyed. It almost defeat me, though. Too many status ailments. Aww. I'm glad you beat him there, Link. Fires of Norfair. Battle of Brinstar. Oh, man. So fun. Metroid is. I really loved Super Metroid. I played through that one a couple times. We played through it on stream, and I think I played through it once or twice off stream. I played 3 minutes in Metroid and got lost. Oh my, yeah, comparing it to like Super Metroid or whatever, I mean not playing Metroid, but playing Super Metroid, yeah, it takes a lot of patience to find the way through. It's like fighting a Malboro. Oh my gosh, there, Link. Man. And then we got Ridley, the first mini-boss, and Kraid. Oh man. I really enjoyed fighting them and stuff in the Super Metroid. Hey, Pokex! How are you doing there, Pokex? Awesome to see you there, my friend. And I thought you were in bed there, buddy. What are you still doing up? But how are you doing there, Pokex? Triumph in Turian. Meet Mother Brain. Universe is expanded. Oh, man. Let's see. And then Shatterhand. Shatterhand. Anybody play Shatterhand? Anybody play Shatterhand? I think this is probably for the NES as well, too. Kind of comparing the graphics. Do good, just couldn't resist not stopping by. Aw, well, thank you so much there, Pokex. Thank you so much there, buddy. Metroid has a black background for the entire game. It'd be easier to get lost in Super Metroid. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Shatterhand. I don't even think I ever really heard of that game. Shatterhand. Heard of Shatterhand, but never played it. Anybody play Shatterhand? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright. We're getting to that part in the stream where if you were not supposed to be in here, remember, this is that part in the stream where we are making sure that everybody that is in this stream is 18 years or older. Because we've gotten to that part of the magazine of the infamous centerfold. So, make sure that if you are not 18 or over, that if you see something you are not supposed to see that you tune out right now. Because remember, we are a mature stream, so this stuff can happen. So just warning everybody. Fritz has heard of Shatterhand, but never played it. Pretty sure the kids today have no idea what a centerfold is. It's true. That's never know that game. Oh man! All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh no! This looks like somebody's outfit right here. That was for the party stream in Halloween. Oh my gosh! Look at the stones on that one. The Flintstones, the rescue of Dino and Hoppy. God, the reminiscence. Coming soon to your NES. Produced by Taito America Corporation. Starring Fred, Wilma, Barney, and Betty. Oh man, look, there's even Dino on there. Oh man, that looks like our family picture there on social media there. See, this is why I probably couldn't pull off Fred very well. I've lost almost too much weight to pass off for this one. And then remember, John Goodman was Fred Flintstone in the movies, and my gosh, I definitely can't pull off a good John Goodman anymore and stuff. Fantastic actor, but yeah. Can't pull that one off, but yeah, I think Karina pulled off a perfect Pebbles, and the Major pulled off a really good Wilma, and Dino and stuff. Samuel's a great Dino. So, oh man, never heard of Shatterhand. Yeah, I never heard of it either. Stuff too. So, but anyway, all right. But we digress. All right, special feature Game Boy. Castlevania 2 Belmont's Revenge. I have not played any of the Castlevania games on the Game Boy. Bart Simpson's Escape from Camp Deadly. We got Track Meet, and we got Monopoly. I played a lot of Monopoly. Except cosplay would be removing the floor of your car. I know, right? Oh my gosh. Then you know what? Then I really would be like in a lot better shape if that was the case. Castlevania 2 Belmont's Revenge. So anybody play the Castlevania Game Boy games? Journey through 4 castles. Oh man, so there's different castles in this one. Not like the NES one where it's all the one castle. It's there. I played a lot of the NES one, the first one. Played a tad bit of the second, a little bit more of the third in Super Castlevania. But Belmont's Revenge is very good for a Game Boy Castlevania. Is it really? I'll have to pick it up. You know what, G-Man? Or one of the subs, Ragna, can you go ahead and add Belmont's Revenge for the Game Boy on it? I'll look for it when I go next month to the retro store. What is these games? Oh man. I played and beaten Belmont's Revenge on the Castlevania collection. Oh man, Crystal Castle. Has there ever been a wrestling game on Game Boy? I don't know. Maybe? I would guess. I mean, MTG would probably know that one. He's super into a lot of the wrestling games. Rock Castle, Cloud Castle. Yeah, but most of them weren't good. Oh, the wrestling games on Game Boy? Dracula's Castle, Bone Dragon, Plant Castle, The Final Struggle. Bart Simpson's Escape from Camp Deadly. Has anybody played this one? I've heard quite a bit about it. From just reading through the Nintendo Power magazines. I never played it. I played the NES games and then the Super NES one. But never the Game Boy ones. Always loved The Simpsons and stuff on TV, though. Looking forward to a new game. Nice. And then Track Meet. Anybody play Track Meet for the Game Boy? You know, there was really only a handful of games that I played on the Game Boy, and that was it. I didn't play too many of them. Obviously, I played the Mario games. On Game Boy, I played Link's Awakening. Obvious, fantastic game. Probably one of my most favorite games on the Game Boy. I have played Monopoly here, actually. I played a lot of Monopoly and stuff kind of back in the day. I remember a lot of long car rides where I would play Monopoly. I watch, but don't now. Gotcha. Never played Castlevania games on Game Boy until the collection on the Switch. Oh, are the collection games the ones on the Switch have the Game Boy ones too? Does it? Knew a kid who had a Game Boy Bart Simpson's game. Oh, did you? I think there was only the one, right? I think. Let's see. Game Boy Classified Hunt for Red October. Elite Wrestling is making a wrestling game for PS5 and can't wait. Nice. And then R-Type, Go-Go Tank. Monopoly's a great game. Doesn't matter who you are. I know, right, G-Man? It really was. It really was. Oh, man. Super NES Q&A. How much will the Super NES cost and what is included? Number 2. When will the Super NES be available in stores? What is a 16-bit machine? Will Nintendo still make NES games? Can both systems be connected to one TV? How many games will be available for the Super NES? Why can't NES games be played on the Super NES? What accessories will be available for use with the Super NES? Will the same games be available for both the NES and Super NES? And then how can I find out more about the Super NES? Oh man. It's how I found out about Start Select AB. Oh really? Nice. Castlevania Anniversary Collection has the Game Boy games on it on any system. Oh really? That's awesome there, Ragna. I know the past few WWE games were glitchy. The third Castlevania game on the Game Boy, but it's very, very rare and expensive. Really? Huh. Let's see. Super NES Preview. The next generation of gaming. Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Month's lineup: Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Hal's Hole-in-One Golf, and Super R-Type. I haven't really played any Super Ghouls and Ghosts stuff on there. I've heard it's pretty fun and popular. Graveyard, Ghost Ship, Snow Mountain, Big Cave. I played Belmont's Revenge on the Switch. Oh, cool! WWE sucks. At least the game does. Has gotten the creator that made the really good WWE game back in the day, so hopes are high to check it out. Nice. And then Hal's Hole-in-One Golf. I never really played too many sports games, really. Racing games, yes. Sports games, not really. And then Super R-Type. I remember playing this quite a bit. A buddy of mine had Super R-Type growing up. And I remember playing quite a bit and stuff of that game on there. But and then I had to buy it for myself for sure. So I have it. We haven't really played it on stream though. Stage 1, Stage 2, Stage 3, 4. Let's see. Players Poll Contest. Paperboy 2 Extra Extra. Nintendo gamer wins mountain bike trip for whole family. Family gets vacation and keeps bikes. So grand prize includes family mountain bike vacation, mountain bikes and safety helmets for the winner's family, vacation report with winner's picture in the local newspaper, and Paperboy 2 game pack. Huh. Hey, Recon! How's it going there, Recon? And second place winner gets to enter the newspaper business. Game Boy teaches Paperboy the tricks of the trade. That's kind of cool. Cool second place. And then third place winner sport Nintendo Power Tees. Usually how it was. Good, Newcap. I am doing great there, buddy. I am doing great. Been a release date yet, but there's a trailer on YouTube. Nice. October 1991. Now playing Captain America and the Avengers. Wolverine. Pirates. Search for secrets. Booty, and more booty. Sounds like a Captain stream to me. Pilot Wings. I think we might have to quote that. Booty, booty, and more booty. Sounds like a captain stream. Oh man. But then Pilot Wings, Super Bases Loaded. How's everyone doing? I am doing great there, Recon. I'm doing great there, buddy. Oh man. NES Achievers. All the people that got the high scores or completed the games. Nice. Man. And top 30 for volume 29, October 1991. Let's see how much we agree with this list. The Super Mario Bros. 3 in first place. I could get behind that. Super Mario Bros. 3, you've heard me say it so many times. Super Mario Bros. 3 is one of my favorite Mario games of all time, followed by Super Mario World, and then Super Mario 2, and then Super Mario Brothers. In that particular order for the early retro ones. And then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. Pretty good game. I'm not sure if I'd put it number 2. Battletoads, number 3. Final Fantasy, number 4. I'd probably put that in my top 3. At least so far from this list. Mega Man 3, I can see why Mega Man 3. Super popular, top 5. Simpsons Bart vs. Space Mutants. That was a pretty good game. Dragon Warrior 2 in 7th place. I would have put that in my top 5. Who ranked this thing? Was it G-Man? G-Man, did you put this in 7th place here? Were you weighing the soundtrack there, G-Man? Oh man. Hey Yoda, how's it going there, buddy? Awesome to see you there, buddy. It always makes me laugh. His hairstyle is so 90s. I know, right there, G-Man? Oh, man. Yeah, good top 5. That's right. Recon would 100% agree with that one. Oh, man. And then let's see. Crystalis, Tetris, and Bases Loaded 2. Was Bases Loaded 2 really good? We'd have to ask Fritz. I swear, Fritz is like our sports guy. Like, literally and stuff like that. Like, you know, he's always the person I always ask about any sports games. I probably wouldn't even buy a sports game if Fritz didn't endorse it. Is Super Mario on number 1? I would have put it at number 3. Oh, the Super Mario Brothers 3 in number 1. You put it as number 3. Yes, I did it. G-Man did. Fritz says Bases Loaded 2 was decent. Was it? Okay. It was in 10th place. Dr. Mario. I would have put that a lot higher up. In Star Tropics, I would have moved that up too. Super Mario 2, I know maybe not as popular, but I would have put that top 10. Destiny of an Emperor. Dragon Warrior in 15th place. Really? That would have been in my top 5. That would have been in my top 5. Double Dragon 3. Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse. Really surprised that that's in 17th place. Mega Man 2. Really? Mega Man pretty popular and stuff in 18th place. Little Nemo the Dream Master. I remember playing that quite a bit. I didn't own the game, but a friend of mine did, and I thought it was pretty good. And then Double Dragon 2. Zelda 2 The Adventures of Link. This is where I do not agree with this at all. That would be in my top 3. At the very, very least, it would be in my top 5. Absolutely. But, anyway and stuff. Zelda 2 The Adventures of Link. Such a great game. We're actually going to be playing that game next after we beat The Legend of Zelda. One of my favorite all-time Zelda games. Dracula's Curse on 17th. That game is so good it deserves at least a top... I know, right, Pokex? Exactly. I mean, Ragna is probably pissed right now, too, on that one. So, reminds me, does Dragon Warrior 1 have the same sound? No! No. Well, I mean, it's got the 8-bit soundtrack, but my adventures are epic. Nintendo Power Hour. Oh my gosh. Link. He's like, Zelda 2! Really? And then let's see, Ultima Quest for Avatar, I never played it. Tecmo Bowl? Really? I mean, Fritz would disagree with that. Super C, Ultima Exodus, The Uninvited, Faria, Base Wars, Wizardry, and Kings of the Beach. I haven't played really any of those. But yeah, I mean, I really looking at this list. Zelda 2 should be a lot higher up. Dragon Warrior should be higher up. Super Mario Brothers 2 should be higher up. Star Tropics, Dr. Mario, even Dragon Warrior 2. Final Fantasy absolutely should be in top 3. But at least it's in 4th place. Super Mario Brothers 3, I think it's right where it should be. So, at least in top 3. Let's see. Then that should have gotten 7th, and Dragon Warrior 2 should have got 15th. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. There's a GameCube game I feel is really underrated, and that's Super Monkey Ball. I've heard a lot of good things. I think I played some of it. This is what people requested to see in the magazine, I believe, so the numbers don't mean all that much. I know! I just always like making a case out of it there, Ragna. I know. Alright, Celebrity Profile, Joe Regalbuto. Man, and Players' Picks. Let's see, Pack Watch, a look into the future of the NES and Super NES game packs. Alright, everybody, look for these games. These are going to be coming out. I can't wait to see what these games are all about. Ultima, Warriors of Destiny, G.I. Joe 2, Crazy Land. I hope they're good. And Super Nintendo, UN Squadron, and Populous. Super Monkey Ball on the GameCube is great. See, I haven't really played too much on that one. And then Gossip Galore, Paperboy 2, King's Quest 5, Chess Master, Final Fantasy 2. I hope Final Fantasy 2 is great. Right? Right, everyone? Alright, man. And then let's see, coming next month, look for these games at a retailer near you. Tom and Jerry, Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego, Final Fantasy 2, and Battletoads. Oh man, nice. Prince of Persia remastered in January. Really? Oh, that sounds awesome there, Yoda. You know, right? Can't understand how people have never given it a try. It's so much fun. All right, okay, let's adjust the camera. Let's see, we got Spider Cap. Spider Cap. Spider Cap does whatever Spider Cap does. Okay, alright. Let's adjust this, get this all set, and then we'll be doing our Pat Contri reading here. Well, let's adjust all the settings. Alright. Perfect. I think that is good. Okay. Alright, that is good. Upside down cap. There you go. I know, right? I know. I always just always use the same camera. I really should just break down and buy a camera as well too. And just order one and stuff for the stream. I mean, we do the Nintendo Power Hours and stuff so much anyway that it would be beneficial. Battletoads, the new one, at least really grows on you after a while. Like a fungus. Oh my gosh. Like a fungus. Oh my gosh. I know, I haven't really played enough Battletoads, so I can't really can't really chime in on that. I've played it probably a handful of times. Pokex with the host! Thank you so much for that host there, Pokex. Okay, alright. Let's get everything ready for the Pat Contri reading. Not bad, still haven't beaten Battletoads yet. Oh man. And thank you there, Ragnar, for doing that that shout out. Well, too. Okay, alright. Alright, so we were going to be doing the Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo guide. Oh, okay. Alright, it was that other one. Higher up on the list. Here we go. Okay, and you had said Tolkien's Lord of the Rings. Let's see. Is it do you know if it's listed under L? Now level 23 on the new Call of Duty. Nice. See. Well, we'll see if it's on L. If not, then we'll keep going to J. One up on J. Let's see. I would guess J. Yeah. At least we're kind of scrolling past it anyway. Nickelodeon Guts. Family Cup. Go. And NFL football. Man, a lot of the sports games in the N area. Love the Pat Contri books. I know, right? Actually, you know what, G-Man? I added it onto my Christmas list for my parents. The GameCube book. Obviously, and stuff like that, I'd have to look into see if they have a PDF version of it. But the hardcover book, I gave that to them, so I might have that to share for Christmas time. It's there, so. What game are we reading? Lord of the Rings. What old school NFL? These are all Super Nintendo games. Really gonna like it. Nice. I know. You know what? The only thing is, I'm not sure if I'll you have it available for stream. I actually asked Pat Contri personally and stuff if I could use this and stuff on stream, and you know, it's just kind of like a reading thing, and he didn't mind, honestly, and stuff like that. It gets kind of some of the hype for the book, and it's only one every one of these Friday streams, so, and it's really only usually twice a month that we do these, so it gives free publicity. So we have a PDF version on the publisher's website on the N64 book. That's like the GameCube books. Oh, do they? Really? But do they? I think Pat Contri is working on the N64 one right now. But do they have one for the GameCube? A PDF version of the GameCube one? That's the only thing, is like, I probably wouldn't want to share anything and stuff on stream here if I didn't have it. No, not yet. Okay, gotcha. Well, like I said, we probably won't incorporate it into the stream. I'd like to have it because, I mean, man, I'm just getting introduced to a lot to the GameCube. It was one where I really missed out on really playing the games. Back then, man, they have a lot of M games here too. Okay, now we're in the L's. Yeah, N64. They released N64 one because that one is not going to be physically printed again. Really? Huh. I'm glad that they at least did that. Oh, here we go. Okay, Lord of the Rings. Okay, it's under L. And then they had it in parentheses. Okay, alright. So, Ragnar's Pick, The Lord of the Rings Volume 1, J.R.R. Tolkien's. As in all regions as well in the books. Oh, cool! Nice! So, genre, action RPG, release date October 1994, region North America, PAL, developer Interplay Productions, publisher Interplay Productions, players 1 to 5 simultaneous. Wow! Oh my gosh. So, 1 to 5 simultaneous. How would you play 5 players simultaneously? Because I know that they had, you know, the adapter for 3 controllers. Would you literally have 2 of those 3 controller adapters to do that? Special features is password save, Super NES mouse optional. Wow, multi-tap optional, availability common. The physical version, literally bought it and then it went out of print a couple years ago. Oh wow, it uses the multi-tap. Okay. So that's how you get 5 players then. So then they would play using the mouse and the multi-tap? Yeah, it uses 2. Okay. Gotcha. Interesting. I've never played this game. Let's see. In this action RPG that's after the hearts of Tolkien fans, control Frodo and later Aragorn with a band of companions to carry the One Ring to the elven city of Rivendell and beyond. You begin in Hobbiton by helping Frodo gather a few friends. Speak to NPCs for info about your current goals by walking near them. With a multi-tap, up to 5 people can control characters once you've acquired enough. But if you're adventuring solo, you can direct the other sprites by holding R. Then you need to do this in order to level up your companions through real-time fights against wolves, orcs, and other enemies. While allies do attack on their own, the AI does not actively try to gain experience. Care for your party by leveling them up and keeping them healthy, or else lose them. If the whole party dies, however, you continue with your levels and items intact. While transporting the One Ring is the overarching goal, throughout each location you are sent on various fetch quests to gain access to the next area. I thought they had a 4... Oh, do they have a 4-in-1 adapter? Really? I think they did. So it sounds like an RPG to me. Let's see. When you get the requested items, often after much backtracking, you equip it from the select menu with B, then use that item near the corresponding NPC. While there is great music, the graphics are dark and muddy. The vast amount of backtracking requires for each section plus the large maze-like caves create times of plotting rather than action. Whether or not you're a Middle-earth enthusiast, this game is a slow-paced adventure that isn't for everyone. Wow. Huh. The Lord of the Rings game for... Yeah, that's this one. Alright, so Reflections. No, this is not a port of Interplay's 1990 computer game of the same name. Based on the characters' portraits and rotoscoped animations, I suspect this is derived from Ralph Bakshi's 1987 animated movie, although it doesn't even cover the entirety of the Fellowship of the Ring. For the game itself, the controls are an interesting setup, being able to move everyone around with a single controller or to plug in a multi-tap and rope some friends into joining mid-game. Unfortunately, the multiplayer doesn't work with the Super NES mouse, but I found the mouse controls awkward anyway. Personally, I don't mind a slow-paced Zen-like game, but given the loose structure of the dungeons, I often had a difficult time knowing where I was, even with the maps included in the manual. I would rather get myself lost in Tolkien's written work, but I suppose this is a digestible alternative. Oh wow, that's pretty critical. The 4-player multi-tap was by Hudson for the Bomberman games, but it could be used on any multi-tap game. Ah, okay. So who is KY? KY. Captain, help with cargo. Ye mateys are asleep. Oh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll be right up. Alright, Colonel Sanders. Ye mateys. Yeah. Hang on just a second. Actually, I was going to take just a really quick break here anyway. Just want to find out who KY was. KY was Kai Yang. He's a writer, video game vixen, and den mother. Her favorite composer is Tim Frolin, whose NES and ZX Spectrum music captured her hearts. Fueled by coffee and sugar, she risks each day on the internet not getting spoiled on decades-old games that she'll get to eventually. Huh! That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. Okay. Not yet. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Alright. Yeah, absolutely. No problem. That is the Major, by the way. Doesn't usually make appearances and stuff on here. Okay. On your way. Okay. Alright. Yeah, just, I got my watch on, so just give me a call when you get here. It's on there. Let's see. Okay, all right. So hang on. I'm going to take a really quick. How much longer do you think? Oh, okay. All right. So probably about maybe 5 minutes. Okay. All right. No problem. Let's kind of let's at least kind of get the game at least kind of started on up here and stuff here real quick. Let me be back in just a sec here.